You are now rocking with
Go DJ
and Maddie D.
And this is the plug.
Can you be my plug?
Yeah, no nigga lame, tell me where your standards. She rap pop like where your new bitch, I can't stand her. She showed me some of her new tricks, she a dancer. Always turn her to a new dish, yeah I do this. Every time we link up, she ends up with my lingo. On the gram, she got a man, what she hitting me for? Probably cause I got them bands and she watching me blow. Yeah, she watching me blow.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Maddie D.
and your boy Goat DJ.
And this is The Plug.
Yes, sir. We got a special guest in the building today.
Gang, gang.
True Colors out now.
Facts.
What up, Dee Gomes? Dee Gomes in the building right now. He had an eventful weekend as well. True Colors came out on your birthday. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling like I can't be stopped, man. I'm feeling like I'm on top of myself. And it feels good. It feels good to drop a dope project that was highly anticipated. You know, my fans are happy, so I'm happy.
I hear you.
Word.
Are you exhausted? Sorry.
Nah, I'm like a
You've been partying like 4 days.
I'm like an energizer buddy. I don't get tired. I'm ready to work on it.
I know you just came from the studio, right? You're
Just
still,
came from the
still making
studio.
music.
Still making music, still making power moves, still meeting with labels, talking to labels, still just we on go. We ain't stopping.
So tell us a little bit about True Colors and how you kind of narrowed down the songs. Then we already have spoke before. We know that you have a lot of songs that you have in the bank. So how did you narrow down to pick these 13 tracks?
So I would say most of the tracks I knew. Most of the tracks are within a 6-month rate, like from now to 6 months. I've been working on new music for like the last year and a half, and I just came back from LA like a few months ago. I was living in LA for like 8 months, and I was working on a lot of new music out there. And I came back here, and like a lot of the songs just didn't mesh with the new music I've been making. Like all the songs are good, but it just didn't mesh. So I was like, I need to start from scratch, give myself a month time to get a project together. So, it was tough. I was stressed out. I was in the studio every day of the week, and it was tough, like coming up with the track list and what songs will mesh well together and the transitions. But shout out to my team. My team helped me out. Shout out to Maddie, DJ. Shout out to Mani. You know what I'm saying? Everyone that was in the studio around the time when I was creating the project, Rolly, everyone, they helped me come to a complete decision. Shout out to the girls that was in the studio too.
Shout out to shorties.
What made you choose the title True Colors? What's the meaning behind it?
Well, in perspective, it's really like however you feel as a person. I want everyone to take that and just have their own perspective on what it means. But in my perspective, it means like I would say for like the last year, I've been garnering like a lot of attention in the city. You know, a lot of people will consider me that guy here right now, as when it comes to music. So a lot of close friends I grew up with, and a lot of people in general, like people I went to middle school with, high school with, they feel like I'm a complete different person, or they feel like I'm not. They just go off of assumption. They see, they see the fan base, they see the following, they see everything going on, and they jump to a conclusion that I changed, or I'm too Hollywood, or I'm this and that. So I kind of just want to put this project out to express how I feel and show my true colors, and at the same time, I feel like other people I feel like a lot of people around me showed their true colors, because as soon as I started garnering a lot of attention, I feel like a lot of close people to me started switching up. Mm-hmm. So I feel like me being put in the spotlight gave people around me the chance to show their true colors and how they really feel. So
let's actually get into that, talking a little bit about that track, Changed Up. That's probably one of my favorite songs off of the project. If you're tuned in now, so make sure that you guys go check out True Colors. But Changed Up, so that's probably what the premise is behind the song Changed Up. How did that beat come about? I love that beat.
Okay, so the beat came about. I was in a studio in Woonsocket with my peoples, and I was just sitting there bored, like sitting on the couch. I think he was watching YouTube videos on actually watching YouTube videos. And I seen this video. I was watching this video from someone who was saying a few things, and it just brought like a lot of like thoughts to my mind. So I told my friend Lito, shout out Lito, to throw on us some beats. Lito and Ben, they was going through some beats. I didn't like a lot of them. you know. Then they came across that one. It was a Little Musty type beat. It was a YouTube type beat, you know. So usually I'm not a fan of YouTube beats, but I was like, yo, keep this on. This is fire. I got up, I started freestyling, but the studio wasn't set up yet. So I was like, ah, man, like this is fire. This melody, I gotta lay it down, but they didn't have the stuff. So Lito was like, yo, just record. I'm gonna record you on my phone. Just freestyle. So I was just freestyling, feeling it. I was like, yo, this is gonna be fire. So I hit up Merc. I was like, yo, shout out Merc too. I was like, Merc, I need a studio tomorrow morning. He was like, come 10 a.m. So that next morning, I woke up early. I recorded it, and it sounded fire. It sounded just like I expected it to be. So
That definitely was smooth.
it was definitely smooth. We put that snippet up, and Instagram went crazy. They was like, yo, you got to drop this. You got to drop this. You know, I actually called it applying pressure on Instagram. I was like, applying pressure drop soon.
Okay.
So everyone's like, yo, I want applying. So now everyone's asking me, like, where's applying pressure at? But it's changed up on True Colors. Applying pressure is now named Change Up on True Colors. Video coming soon. Shout out to Gabby and Raph. We just shot a dope video on the party bus on my birthday. Maddie was lit. You know, see some drunk shots of Maddie on the bus.
I know she probably got a really dope shot of me because
She said it's some of her dopest footage she's had.
Plug song came on, so I pulled out the chain, and it was just like gang behind me.
Uh-huh.
So you just see me like this female like
That's
literally
fire.
squatted up with like the plug. It was like I know she shot it so dope.
Uh-huh.
Like I was like I can't wait to see that footage.
I'm excited. And I had a great shout out to everyone that came up for my birthday weekend. The 7th, 8th, and 9th was lit. This is the best birthday I had, I think, period. I had a great time. And just the icing on the cake was the project, man. I'm so blessed to have so much people genuinely like my music. It's a great feeling.
Do you think that the music, like with now having a fan base and knowing what your fans like about your music, do you think that changes the type of music that you make or no?
Nah, not at all. Because I feel like my fans, like, they love my music, don't get me wrong. But I feel like they gravitate more to my personality. So I feel like whatever I'm feeling, I just go speak about. And the people like it because they feel it's like real energy. Like, it's easy to adapt to someone's music when the energy feels real. I feel like that's why so much people like Kodak Black, because there be songs he might not say nothing on the song. But you see his videos and you feel his presence. Like, presence is very important with artists nowadays. Travis Scott, you might not really be the biggest fan of his music, but when you see him live and you see his presence in his videos and you see his pictures, like, you feel his presence. I feel like my fans feel my presence now. My presence is strong.
And you do a good job, like, showing people love and responding to the fans and showing them, like, 100%. I'm a real person. I'm the same person,
100%.
just like you. Like, that you could do this too.
Yeah, I have fans see me cry. Like, I had a bunch of fans see me and cry, and I'm like, does this person not know, like, I'm just like them? I went to the same school as them, or I live on the same street as them. Like, why? Like, but then I remember, like, I always felt like this God gives us all a purpose, and I feel like my purpose is to inspire the youth especially. So I feel like it's dope to be able to live out my purpose.
Yeah, and that must be a good feeling though. Like, yo, I might change this kid's life.
Yeah. I had people
somehow.
DM me saying that they, you know, ready to commit suicide. I had people tell me, like, crazy stuff, and just to be able to give them some motivational words and change their mind. I had people tell me I saved their life and stuff like that. It's a dope feeling.
Definitely. And, like, you could give that kid that doesn't know what he wants in life. Like, you know, you played basketball. You went to go play basketball. You did the basketball thing. Then the music came about, and it was like you had to kind of choose. But either choice would have still been, you know?
Yeah, and this is like, I feel like I'm a prime example for chasing your dream. Like, I was going to school on a full scholarship, and I remember telling my mom and my brothers, I was talking to my brothers every day. You know, I was like, yo, I think I'm going to drop out. Like, it's like, yo, you sure you want to do that? I was getting hurt. My coach was, like, playing with, like, me and my other friend was, like, fighting for minutes on the team. My friend from New York. And I was like, I think I'm going to drop out. I think I want to do music. I came home. My mom thought I was the craziest kid in the world. My whole family thought I was crazy. You know, my dad disowned me for a little bit. It was ugly. I had to come home and I had to move in the studio with a former friend. You know, and I just locked in every day. I just locked in, and I think I'm a prime example like that. Now the same people that telling me I was stupid for dropping out is the same people sharing my music and telling me I'm gonna make it, and it's like, wow, I remember you telling me like this was the worst decision I could make. So I feel like I'm a prime example for kids to chase their dream.
And you bringing up like parents and shit, like the Cape Verdean community
Come
does
on.
not believe in that.
Come
Like,
on.
it's crazy. So like to even take that leap of faith, and like even to this day, my mom's like, are you getting a job?
Come
Like,
on.
Ma, yeah, I went to college, I did it, yeah, cool, but it's like I'm chasing my dream. Like
That's
this
a
is
fact.
unorthodox. This is not what people see, but I gotta do what
Shout
I
out
gotta
to all
do.
my CVs out there too,
Ska ver
man.
netta be no skittamanda yurt.
But yeah, shout out all my CVs, man. Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah,
It's
so,
very true. But chase your dreams, guys. Like, if you're watching this, chase your dream.
When
facts, man.
so you mentioned unorthodox, but I was thinking too. So another track on the album that stuck out to me was Sleepwalking.
Sleepwalking.
Yeah.
One of the hottest tracks out. It's gonna break out 2019. Trust me.
That's like a crazy different song. It's very unorthodox for you.
Very different.
How did that song come about?
I remember being in the studio. Shout out Merk again. Merk and Blake. Shout out my boy Blake. I was like, yo, pull up some beats. Pull up something different. I was like, I don't want nothing that sounds like anybody else. Pull up something different. As soon as I heard it, I seen a movie in my head. I seen a movie of like someone walking down a dark alley and being confused and so much going on. I seen so much different things going on. Homeless people, people fighting, people selling drugs, prostitutes. I seen so much things going on in my head. I visualized the movie before I even made the song. So what I did with that is I told him to turn all the lights off in the studio, and I went in the booth, and I literally just almost like painted a picture with my words. I literally closed my eyes. I was like, turn off all the lights. Shout out to Calvin Jones. Cal was in the studio. Kim Earl, he was there during the creative process. But yeah, it was just different. I as soon as I heard the beat, I thought of hallucination, and I thought of like dream and like almost in similarities to lucid dreams from Juice WRLD. I thought hallucination, going crazy, mind wandering everywhere. I was like, yo, let me just get as crazy and trippy as possible with this record. So I remember making it, and I was like, yo, this is the one. And I remember Cal saying, dude, I can tell they didn't really understand it at first, but Merk was like, this is something different. I didn't hear this before from you. Like, this is different. And I got like some industry people that heard it. They was just like, yo, this is something that can break you as an artist in 2019 because it's so different. People's gonna hear this and they're gonna the main thing people's gonna ask is, who is this? You know what I mean? So I was just trying to be creative with that one.
I do feel like with this album, you wanted to bring out more of your creative artist style. You don't want to be labeled a rapper or a mumble rapper or like, you know,
Just a turn up YouTube.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
And I do see, you know,
The
'cause you-
progress.
the progress and where you took it creative artistically, like Sleepwalking, and you got the you changed it back on my bullshit.
Mhm.
You changed it to
Doing the most.
doing the most.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like that little R&B side. You still got the turn up. You still got the
Yeah.
trap shit. You still got the melodies. You know.
Shout
like you
out
just-
Shy-Fi too.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but shout
No,
out
you-
Shy-Fi out in Cali doing her thing. But yeah, no, I feel like I can kind of jump into any genre I want. I feel like I'm that creative, and I feel like the reason why I can do that is because I feel like during my life I've been through like a lot of different phases where I'm from this type of genre where I grew up listening to Michael Jackson, like Tupac, Biggie, and all of that. But then again, I went to private school. I went to LaSalle Academy where all the kids was playing pop music and all of this. And then, you know, I've been through things where I was listening to R&B and I listen to alternative rock. I listen to all different types of music, and people don't understand that plays a huge role in the music I make. Like Sleepwalking, people probably heard that and was like, where the heck did he even get these ideas from like that? You know what I mean? But you know, I rap. I can do a little bit of it all. But shout out to everyone that was a part of this project too. Shout out to all the producers. JD Beats, he got three songs on the project. Shout out to DJ Express, my boy. He produced Replay. He also produced Fall Apart with my girl Rassandra on it with the vocals. We got Burr Brato on the beat. Not For Real featuring Lily Rain.
Ah, I love that song.
You
Shout out
know,
Rain.
Smack.
Shout out Rain. You know, who else we got on there?
Lil Santana, OSF.
We go, the feature. Shout out my brother OSF, Little Santana. You know what I'm saying? Some of the hottest artists in Rhode Island as well. Who else we got on there? We got TZ Baby. Shout out to TZ Baby from Louisiana. You know, TZ Baby putting in that work. I appreciate you sending over the record for my project. We're going to get that video done soon. And you got Storm. I actually talked to Storm today.
Oh, really?
Storm was on the outro, the
Yeah,
last
I'm
record
actu- I'm
on the
actually
tape.
cool. I'm actually glad that made it on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
'Cause
And I was crazy because she reached out yesterday. This is a funny story about Storm. She reached out yesterday on Instagram. She was like, "Who is that on that last record with you?" I was like, "Yo, I have no clue, but she's fire." She was like, "LOL, that's me." So I'm like, "Whoa."
Yo,
I'm like,
shout out Cam Bells, because I'm
Cam,
telling you,
Cam.
that's the only one person who can make some shit happen
Yeah.
for
my
you.
boy Cam
so I got on a phone
joint.
call with her today, and we had a good conversation. She actually sent me a link to some of her music. She's dope.
He's so dope.
Shout out to my brother Cam for producing that last record. He gave me a gem, the
Yeah.
legend himself.
Legendary. That's what Cam and I was actually talking about this the other day, because he was like, there's very few people that can say they have like a Cam Bells like produced original track, because like I feel like it's dope because a lot of people don't really know his connection to a lot of, like, you know what I mean, a lot of the different people in the city and
He's
musically, you know, so
they don't understand how musically inclined Cam is,
yeah.
and how talented he is, and how much plugs he plugged in for people. Like, if it wasn't for Cam, I wouldn't be in the position I am right now. 100%. I can see that 100%.
Yeah.
So, big shout out to Cam. Big shout out to these two in front of me, Go DJ and Maddievation. Wouldn't none of this be possible without them.
Oh, we love you, kid.
I'll just be another local rapper, which is nothing wrong with, but I would just be someone trying to get it still. These guys helped me get to the next level, and helped me continue to get to the next level, so I'm excited to see what we have in store.
Yeah.
Facts, man.
2019 is about to be
Crazy.
It's your Jordan year, so, you know, we
It's
gotta
my
go.
Jordan year. Don't be surprised if you see me on a billboard within the next few months.
Fact, though.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what 20 bands, that's nothing.
Come on.
That's a Tuesday, okay?
Is that how much it is?
Yeah.
Ooh. So let's just end that conversation until this camera goes off, because we got a lot of people to call.
I'm about to steal Maddie's question.
Mm-hmm.
So where was the point where you decided, like, yo, this is really what I want to do? Music is it. Basketball is like, yo.
You really want to know?
Yeah.
All right, so I went through a little breakup, something light,
It's not light.
in 2016 of October of 2016. And when I went through the breakup, I ended up getting injured right after the breakup. So it was like I went through the breakup, tough breakup, and then I got injured like a week later. So I was like, things was crashing down. I was sick. So all I was really doing in my dorm was writing music. And I came up with the song and the melody. I was 6 in the morning. I'll never forget this. Shout out to my boy Nick Vasquez. I went into his dorm, the dorm on the side of mine. So I was like, yo, can I use your computer to listen to beats? He's like, that's fine. I was up until 6:30 in the morning listening to beats. And I remember him telling me, he's actually boys with my boy Kuda. He was telling me yesterday when I went to New York, the other day when I went to New York to visit them, he was like, yo, I remember that day you was up in my dorm 6 in the morning, and I wanted to go out there and fight you. But I heard you, he said, I heard you mumbling your melodies and stuff. He said, yo, this kid wants to be successful. I got to respect it. Because I was waking up out of his sleep. But that was probably when I realized that's really what I wanted to do. I couldn't sleep. I was up every night just like wanting to vent about how I feel, but not to people, just to myself. Like almost like a
Yeah.
diary.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, maybe I should put these in songs. But what if people don't like it?
Yeah.
So then I came home. I dropped out. I came home, and the first track I recorded when I came home was this track called "Think No More About You." I never released, and the next one after that was "Blaming on My Ex." It was just a hook. I ended up shout out to Rassandra again. Shout out to my girl Rassandra. I got with Rassandra the next day after I recorded that "Blaming on My Ex" hook, and I said, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? Let me play something for you. I think it's terrible." It was just a hook. OSF wasn't on it yet. And I said, what do you guys think about it? They was like, yo, this song will blow up if you drop it. You have to finish it. Finish it, please. She was with 3 of her friends. I was like, yo, please finish. I was like, all right, bet. OSF finished it, as soon as he said that, I had you eating lobster, now you eating Little Caesars line. I was like, oh, this is it. I was like, this is it. So, you know, we dropped that, and the energy was so real. Like, I was happy again, because I was, be honest, I was hurt. I was, like, hurt. It's like, that was like the first breakup that ever hurt me. I was torn apart. We dropped that record, and I was happy again. It was like, yo, I felt like I just got something off my chest. Like, and so much people related. So I was like, oh, okay, this isn't just how I feel. So I was like, yo, you know what? I'm going to talk about a whole lot of other stuff. Like, that's when I really started to realize music's really about how you feel. It's not, like, because I had made a few songs before that, but. Yeah, but the songs had no meaning to it. I was just like, it was fun. But then when I got hurt, it was like, yo, you can really make music about what you're going through. Yeah. Shout out to A Boogie, too. A Boogie helped me. I didn't like A Boogie at first. I'll be real. Shout out to my boy, Christoph. You know, I'm going to keep it 100, though, Christoph. I didn't like A Boogie at first. I got my heart broke, man. That was my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest.
I be in my car.
I got my heart broke. That was my favorite rapper. I was like, wow. Like this.
Your favorite artist.
Artist. My bad, artist. My favorite artist. But then I was like, yo, I got some things to talk about. Like, this dude showed me I had some things to talk about. I feel like A Boogie created a whole new wave for what he was doing. But that's when I really realized this is me. And ever since then, we've been going up. I mean, we're going to continue to go up. That's it.
Yeah. Definitely. So how do you feel that your music impacts the culture?
I feel like I'm chosen to be on. I'll be lying if I didn't say this. I feel like I'm chosen. I feel like this is who I am as a person. I feel like it don't matter what I'm doing. I'm always gonna lead by example. People's always gonna look to me as the leader. So when I was on the basketball team, I was a captain. I was on the football team. I was a captain. I was always a winner. No matter how, I was always a little like skinniest kid on the team, but I always had the biggest heart. So I feel like it's not a surprise that I'm kind of in the spotlight right now, just because it's like my determination. Like a lot of people aren't determined like I am. A lot of people don't put in a lot of the work that I put in.
I was gonna say a lot of people don't have your work ethic.
Not at all. Not at all. I'll be honest. I could probably count on my hand, or maybe two hands, the people I know met in my life that work as hard as me, and I can genuinely say that. You know, so I'm not surprised, to be honest. It's what I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like I have to keep leveling up and growing to impact the people around me more. That's my main priority. Like I always want to continue to grow so the people around me feel content, because I feel like they look up to me more than I look up to them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I do have some people that I done depended on. Like I had some people, they know who they are. I'm not even gonna say names, but there's been a few people in my life that like really been there through thick and thin, and if you know you are, I appreciate you. There have been people that let me move in with them when I had nothing. You know, there have been people that, you know, just really took me in under their wings. So to those people, I appreciate them.
We can't forget about Standards, though. That's just
Standards hit.
He left the skit off, man.
Standards.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is. But
some of these records, man, y'all are gonna be listening to a year from now. You're gonna be like, wow, I heard that before it even blew up. I'm telling you. We got some big records that you guys might not, you guys ain't even grasping how big these records are in reality. But yeah, Standards is a big one. Shout out to DJ and Maddie for helping me put that one together. You know?
Now that song's so fire. I just be like listening to it like, yo, this is really like a hit. Like,
yeah, and shit's gonna come back in full circle. Fetty Wap's fucking song, what's it called?
2 years, right?
2 years.
But it did have tremendous success. Like you had a lot of numbers. You know what I mean? Like you got to think.
It's not
I
done.
think about, that's what I mean. Is I think about it like that. Like it's had tremendous success.
100%.
So far, you know?
100%. And it's not. It's so funny because we might look at it like in the past. It only been 2 months.
Literally, right? It feels like it's been that long.
That's how successful. I feel like that's how successful we are and how the world looks at us. I feel like we have so much going on that people might think that's old just because we have done so much ever since.
Because think about it, Standards is smacking. Boom.
Yeah.
Then you guys hit him with Replay.
Replay, come on.
That shit went up.
Come on, Bullies.
Then the two projects right after Boom Boom.
Come on. Shout out to my boy OSF, man.
Just dropped that joint.
Me and OSF, I feel like, you know, we just got everyone on their heels right now, and they're like, yo, I can't keep up with all of this. It's too much, you know? So, yeah, I'm excited. I really am.
Facts. I mean, keep grinding, keep doing your thing, man. We'll be here. We're always here. You know what I'm saying?
100%, man. Tune in. 2019 is going to be a very successful year. True Colors out now. New project coming in 2 months. Y'all keep streaming this.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I'm coming with something new.
Plug exclusive.
Plug exclusive. They're gonna have it within 2 weeks probably. You know.
Word.
So I appreciate all y'all. We got a lot of challenge and giveaways coming up. So y'all tune into my Instagram. You know, we got a sleepwalking challenge coming up.
I know. I want to see how you do it.
You know, yeah, I gotta hit y'all with the Michael Jackson Thriller moves. You know what I'm saying? We're also giving out Dee Gomes, King OSF, and Little TJ tickets January 20th. Shout out to Frank. Shout out to Nino Stacks. And shout out to The Strand. You know, we're giving out 15 tickets to that. So tune into my Instagram, ask for details. And I'm also giving out a free feature. Details coming soon on that.
All details coming soon.
Word.
I'll actually let Maddie and DJ put that together.
I'm trying to win that. That's what I know.
This girl.
So
we gonna put it together.
I'm gonna let Maddie and DJ put that together. So y'all DM them and ask them for details on that. Details coming soon though. Shout out to my boy DJ Diamond.
Hey,
Hottest DJ in the world.
He keep the records on replay.
He keep my records on replay.
Yeah,
Facts.
he's always playing the records.
But that's the thing. Diamond does it for the culture. You know what I mean? So it's like, no matter what, like.
Don't get it twisted. He ain't playing no trash though.
Oh no,
Yeah.
It don't matter how part of the culture you are. If your trash
that's what I'm
ain't gets
saying.
spun.
It
No, I don't even mean like that. I mean like Diamond intertwines all the cultures. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
you could be Dominican, you could be like not even speak no English, but I bet you know replay because you heard it at Lovera though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Culture
Facts.
Thursdays each and every Thursday, Smooth Sundays each and every Sunday. You already know what it is. I'm your motherfucking boy, Go DJ.
and your baby girl Maddie D.
Yes, sir.
And your boy D Gomes, we out.
We out this bitch. Yeah.
This is theplug.com. What's good?
This is the plug.
Can you be my plug?
They say I switched up, they say I changed up. They just mad cause they ain't us. I told Becky flex until they hate us. Said my old friends be on that hate stuff. I can tell you if it's genuine, or I can tell you if it's fake love.